Hey guys, I'm Robbie, your content and community manager here at Storylines. Welcome to Storylines University, where you don't have to graduate or you don't have to pay tuition to have a good time. So today we're going to find out how we're going to make amazing social media edits using AI. Now, I've seen for a lot of editors, the jobs out there for freelancers, or even if you're working at a company as a video editor, the jobs are mainly going to be in social media. A bunch of companies have webinars, have conferences, have long-form videos, podcasts, anything of people talking for a long time. They want it to be turned into social media content. Essentially something that looks like this. If you wear a funny tie, you will get the sale. People look at you, the first thing they think is, why doesn't that guy have a funny tie on? Now, the worst part about these editing jobs, whether it's freelance or for your company, is that you have to watch the video all over again to find the best 1-minute chunks. Which to me is kind of a drag, because you've already edited the video. Now you have to watch it again. I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror for more than a minute. So why waste an entire hour looking through that footage just to find that 1-minute clip that's gonna make you go viral? And I know your boss is probably asking you, why haven't you gone viral? It's usually the content, not the editing. But I didn't say that. Now there's a lot of companies out there that can promise you great social media clips after you upload your long form video. And usually if you're working for a big company or even like your own company, you have to adhere to company design guidelines or even add end tags and motion graphics to that video to maintain an even look throughout all of your social media posts. Even if you're just like me, you hold your videos to a higher standard, you prefer to edit it in your NLE. So with that in mind, let's see how you can make amazing social media highlights using Storylines AI in Final Cut Pro. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna upload our project to Storylines. So let's hop in. We're gonna go up top to new project, click that, and then we're gonna drop in our project right there. Then go to next. Let's type in what our story is about. Still confused why the Eagles weren't involved in Lord of the Rings, so we'll never know. Tolkien is a mystery. All right, so then we're gonna click submit. Give that some time to upload, let the AI generate it, and take a little coffee break. It's nice sitting alone with your thoughts. Or deeply terrifying, whichever you prefer. All right, so now that our AI is done processing, let's take a look at our project. You can see my highlights right here, which is AI generated titles, so it kind of gives you a look into, what that highlight is about. Let's go to sales success, the power of a funny tie. A funny tie can always help in a pinch. So with your highlights, you can preview it, you can watch it in your monitor over here, and you can follow along with the transcript on the right over here. So if you want to make your highlight longer, you can actually extend your highlight using a fun little trick that we have on Storylines. Let me show you. So as you can see here at the bottom, this gray part is a part that the AI took out. So if you want to highlight that, you're going to pop up, you're going to see this little icon right here. You're going to click that, and that's going to bring that back into your project. You can also take stuff out of your highlight before you export it to your NLE. So let's check that out. So you want to take out the sentence, people look at you. You can highlight that, press the scissor button. That's going to take that little snippet out of your highlight. Let's say you want to add some B-roll to your highlight before you export to your NLE. Well, we can do that too in Storylines. Here I'm talking about a very important thing, which is why the Eagles did not take Sam and Frodo to Mount Doom. So maybe you want to add a little bit of flavor. So to add B-roll into a video, all you have to do is just highlight the area you would like to add that B-roll to. And then from here, you can type in your start time of where in the YouTube video you would like to start from. Click check, and Storylines little magic robots will bring that B-roll into your project, so it'll be previewable. All right, so let's export this to Final Cut Pro. So you can go to the top of your project and click Export Project. Then you can move over to Final Cut Pro, select that, and you can include your animated captions right here if you would like to. You can click that. Just know that's going to take about an hour to process those animated captions because we're going to make it transparent. Lots of processing power to do that, so just to know. But if not, deselect that and click Download. All right, now that we are in our email, we're going to click download. We're going to download the FCP XML file and the main video. And we're also going to download the B-roll video. Downloading the B-roll video is important because we need to relink those assets once we get to Final Cut. So now that we got our assets, let's go open up Final Cut. So to import your project, we're going to go to File, Import, and XML. Then in your downloads, you're going to open up that XML, press Import, give that a second to process. And boom. So let's check it out. So we have our original file right here. We have our 1920 by 1080 right here. We have our 1080 by 1920 over here and 1080 by 1350. So all of the resolutions you would need for social. Here we have our vertical video that has all of our transcript in these little titles. And say if you don't want them, you can just select all and delete, and you won't see them anymore. But I like having them in here. We also have our B-roll in here too, so if you would like to adjust that, since we also have the source file in here, we can extend the B-roll. So if you wanted to cover up some more stuff, you can use that, but it's perfectly placed just like you had it in the storylines. And again, you can do whatever you want with this because it's in your own editing software. So whatever brand guidelines you have to adhere to, you have this highlight ready to go, and you're not spending hours looking through an entire video just to find that 1-minute slot, because Storylines found it for you. Thanks for hopping along in Storylines University. Hopefully you learned something. My name is Robert Janae, your content and community manager. We'll see you in the next one.